We are almost done with April, and this month has had big games released and still more to come. Just sorted through the release schedule to give you the best from the ones who probably had the most about. Hi guys, it's Mr.CanIplay. With me is the list of the top 10 games of April 2024. At number 10 is Sea of Thieves, which is coming to the PlayStation 5, which is something unexpected from Microsoft, because I didn't see this happening, especially after they bought all game studios, but I'm glad we'll get it on the consoles, which is probably due to the fact that the PlayStation 5 has without a doubt won the which console is the best for, and probably the best console ever made. Now this game was just some trial and error kind of thing, which over the years has turned into something really cool. I mean, it's fun to play and can't wait for it on the PlayStation 5. At number 9 is Manalore. Now this is a strategy game which is going to give us a gridless city building experience with big tactical battles, amazing graphics, lots of details, and daily and seasonal cycles. It looks like a great never-ending strategy builder that's set in medieval times with great warfare. At number 8 is Biomof, which is a Souls-like Metroidvania game with cartoon graphics, but that shouldn't fool you. The game is pretty tough and you'll definitely have a hard time. I enjoyed the design and combat, basically everything about it is cool and you should definitely give it a try. At number 7 is Tayor Blade, which is an action-adventure RPG that is really cool. Other than the sexy Bayonetta-like character, it's something like Devil May Cry / Nier Automata. It's about Earth being abandoned after some strange creatures took over and humanity decided to flee to space to a colony. So your main job as the main character is to reclaim the planet for humanity. So there are lots of battles with these creatures and more mysteries to unravel. At number 6 is Children of the Sun, which is a game with Persona-like vibes but far from it. Now you are a one-woman army waging war against a cult and taking down one member at a time till you find the leader and finish them off. Now the most interesting part of this game is that you control a bullet once it's shot. Now you have to guide it through complex and challenging levels to kill, trigger traps, or even reshape the environment. It's a pretty interesting take. At number 5 is Europa, which is an action-adventure game where you play as an android on the terraformed moon of Europa while trying to investigate the last living human. There are lots of puzzles to figure out, great platforming with great graphics and gameplay. It feels a bit like Zelda but more fresh, and I recommend this to all casual gamers. At number 4 is No Rest for the Wicked, which is a precision action RPG made by the guys who brought us Ori and the Blind Forest and the Will of Wisps. They have tried bringing the quality of the Ori games to this one with a Diablo kind of gameplay. You are a member of a group of mystical warriors with powers and are to defeat the pestilence, which is a plague that corrupts everything. Now this, added to the death of the king, adds more chaos to the game, forcing you to be in all kinds of battles. At number 3 is Sunland, which is an action RPG set in a desert world where there is an extreme shortage of water, so you are basically fighting for the same resources with other creatures. Now the main character, Priest Beelzebub, has powers and you are to lead your company of heroic misfits trying to reach the spring, which has great obstacles before it, from the royal army to bandits and wildlife. At number 2 is Freedom Planet 2, which is an action platformer that looks similar to Sonic games. You have to face a water dragon that has been freed from a crystal prison. Now this game gives you up to 4 playable characters, each with a unique playstyle. There is exploration with treasures filled all over and can customize or power up your heroine by increasing her shield durability, attack power, or even speed. At the top of my list is Astron Knight of Veda. Now this is a 2D action-adventure exploration RPG that looks a bit like Castlevania. You are up against a mad king who is intent on destroying the world, after a group of heroes who were poisoned by the Tree of Death and turned into beasts or ate their allies. So you decide enough is enough and descend onto this world to take matters into your own hands as you are its goddess. Now the game is great, there are lots of things going on and has a fun combat system. Now this concludes my list. If you have any game that you think should be here, let me know in the comments. Videos released every day, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell.